Hello again, chaps and chapettes. Welcome to episode 3 of this Let's Play series, where we'll be playing Warhammer 40K Gladius. Again, as Space Case Marines. Yeah, as per usual, if you find yourself enjoying, please leave a like. It really helps out, and I really appreciate it. And if you enjoy any other content that content makers are, yeah, make sure you leave a like. It's really helpful to help them grow their channel. Um, yeah, Obviously, if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. There'll be more of this. Um, well, we'll see what happens when, because we've already come into conflict with the Space Marines. Uh, uh, Drop me a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you would like me to alter my content in any way, yeah, constructive criticism, always welcome. And leave a dislike. That's what it's there for. Um, but for now, let's dig in. Now, where were we? You get Havocs are coming in 2 turns. And you are making food for us, although we're pretty good on food. We're not so good on energy. And I feel like no, not overexposed. You pull back in the city and heal up in there. And if you could grab one of these tiles, which is really more about, we'll grab this one because that way I'll be able to build there. And you can pull back. Nope. Got to end turn. They're killing my cultists. No, not the cultists. My poor little meat shields. Wow, I can't believe they survived. They are Nurglings, so... Well, not Nurglings. Hold that position. You've earned living, I reckon. I've made the mistake of doing a rite of change to boost production values when there was only one population. Don't do that. It makes the city pretty much worthless. It's not the smartest thing I've ever done. I'll have to wait another turn to start producing the next Havoc, but that's okay because we've got one produced in another turn. I'll choose research. Now we've got Hellbrutes, so we'll make a Warp Forge, and we'll get another production tile. We'll make our Warp Forge there. It's always good to get more than one Warp Forge going, just so you can acquire tiles, clear them in one go, and obviously, you know, you can build everything quicker. But yeah, being able to acquire things in one go is actually really handy. Right, how long did you get? Acquire that tile. No. Don't be stupid. Acquire that one. You guys are healing up. Gotta get the Havocs in to break that thing. And that thing. We've got some nice open ground, so if I set up my Havocs over here, it should be able to gun that down, no worries. There's another one there, you can see it in the fog of war. I love that, like the little hints like that where you can make things out if you know the game well. And yeah, so you can always see Pro tip. Not that I'm a pro, but you can always tell where a tile is by the telltale line. It would be easier. I'm ever so slightly colorblind, so if this had colorblind mode, that would be amazing. But alas, it does not. Anyway, I suppose I should stop jabbering and actually get on with it. No. Go away. I don't like you. Fall back. You fall back too. Yeah, you just hold that position and heal. Hey. So these are your Havocs. These are your Heavy Destroyer fellas. They are a lot of fun. They've got autocannons. And, oh, the Warp-born bolts work with that. Nice. So they give 5 attacks. No, they do 5 damage, but they do 2 attacks each. So you give them the Mark of Khorne, which I have not researched yet. And that will increase the number of attacks that they get. So it's... yeah, you give these guys the Mark of Khorne, and they will shred up heavy armor. But they are squishy as hell. Like, their armor's the same, but their hit point, they're really low hit points. They'll die right quick. What are we doing? Yeah. Make me more, and then go to sleep. And what's this captain gonna do? Oh, he has a healer. I gotta be honest, I haven't actually played Space Marines. Just vanilla version with this in this game. It would also be cool if this game had an actual like storyline. I understand why it doesn't. Like the choose your own adventure kind of deal is more fun and it's better for role playing. But I'm not. I do enjoy role playing. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. It's just like the skirmishes in other games. So if it had an actual campaign, it would be fantastic. I mean, it has story missions for each of the factions. I think the Chaos one's the most developed of any of those. But if we survive this encounter with the Space Marines, you'll get to see it. It's not bad. It's a bit quick. Well, it's not quick, but per se. I keep 180ing on myself. I say one thing and then turn... oh, actually, I mean the complete opposite. Which... I don't know, if any of you watch... oh, what's the Good Place? It's a bit like cheaty. And, of course, the exact opposite might be true. I really don't like those bugs. Oh, stop chipping away at me. My blood is plasma. See, how hard is it to get someone in to read these lines? I kind of get it, but at the same time, it would be... I miss the insane screaming that usually comes from the Chaos factions. Why did I do that? Alright, choose research. Call of the Dark Gods. There we go. And we can get some, we'll capture this tile and get some power happening because we are low on power. If you can get the Promethean pipe relays in the desert, it's really good. Because, yeah, the desert comes with a natural 20% bonus. And if you can get, yeah, one of these, it gives a 20% adjacency bonus. So it gives 40% all around, and then if you capture the thing itself, the plus 20% is across it's 20% output for that settlement if you capture the tile with the city. So yeah, if you get that opportunity, well, no, that's okay. Who are you going to attack? Except there's a devil there as well. Okay, well, we will be falling back. Of course it's going to attack us. Oh, that's why they went down so easily. They're only scout bikes. You fall back. And these are heavy units, so if you keep them still, they'll do a lot more damage. But I think we need to fall back, because as previously mentioned, only 10 hit points, and we can't deal with that. So yeah, you hold there. And you can pull back too. Hold. Execute orders. Execute order 66. That was my terrible Palpatine impersonation, who kind of sounded a bit like Sean Connery as well. I'm not quite sure why that was the case. But yeah, it was interesting, right? Or dumb, depending on how your opinion. And that's going to put me over the power. I don't think I have a choice. Yeah. So we'll do the loyalty instead. Mm-hmm. We won't push this any further. For the time, it will just acquire more tiles. I mean, acquiring tiles is never a bad idea. Tiles I acquire now, I don't have to acquire later. Or we'll clear that off. No. You clear that off. You can go back to acquiring that tile. And then instead of that, you will do exactly that. Because I am indecisive today. And what's going to happen? Crap. Oh, he survived. Pull back. Bring the Havocs up. And we'll come back in. and shoot the butt Jesus out of them. Yeah, see, like the first shot, you can see how much it did, but it's taking into account that it hasn't moved for the next shot, so it's got a big boost to its damage. You guys are almost healed up, so I'm going to push you forward so we can't get away too easily. I'll do a little bit more damage, but it's not really about the damage. I mean, he can just scooch back out there. But it's mostly about trying to be in a bit of a holding pattern until we can heal those guys back up and bring our havocs to bear. And what are you going to do? You're just going to fire in? Does that ignore cover? Used to at this point having crack or melter grenades. Crack grenades or melter bombs. Crack bombs. That sounds something that would be amazing if you were into drugs. The old crack bomb. Order units. You shove up just to give that thing something else to shoot at. You will build this. Yes. Because your loyalty sucks. And we're gonna need, well, not soon, but I don't know. Will that make it quicker? Let's see, everyone. Yes, it will make it quicker. What about you? Can I sacrifice more people? I sound far too eager to sacrifice more people. Let's do it. Yes. More loyalty. I suppose they would be more loyal if you kept just dragging people up to an altar. Up until every tyranny is ultimately met with serious backlash. That's why it's good to have cultists. We are not going to let that thing get away. I should have done that. Should not have done that at all. Help. Go. Give them something to shoot at. Make yourself a juicy target. Move out. Move to the side. Ah, crap. I didn't realize it would be able to reach from there. Think you guys need another blessing of Nurgle? I usually like to give these... used to give my Space Marines the Mark of Zinch, because Zinch is an awesome dick, and it gives them a 20%, almost 20% invulnerable save. But I think we just need extra hit points this time round. And make me more, because I don't think they're gonna survive. You guys heal. You heal. wonder if we can shoot that thing. Can you? Yep. Also, yep. Okay. So, that was an alright engagement. We'll pull back yet again. And blast these guys out of the sky. And we'll be able to... Good, because we need power desperately. How are you guys going? How much are you healing per turn? 20% per turn. So, should be done very soon. 4 turns. You go back up. Pull you back. You also have to cycle things a lot in this. Ah, 15. I'll still get it done in about 3 or 4 turns. 3, 4. Order units. Shoot that up. Choose research. Give me Mark of Corn. I need to up these guys. We need more Fiends. These guys are fantastic. Like, yeah. So they just got Chaos has just taken tanks and turned them into things that shouldn't probably be tanks, but kind of are already. So you know, this is a person tank. This is a wolf tank. This is a spider tank. I love the spider tanks. And we've got that crab tank. But, no tank. Well, we've got rhinos. But apart from them, they're APCs. But we've got no, like, heavy duty tanks. Good. Yeah, should we stay and shoot? No. You can just come over here. What a devil. I need to get rid of this thing. We'll bring these guys up and we'll be able to get vision on it. We got good food. Our loyalty is back up. This is going to need 2 loyalty buildings. Well, that's just food. Yeah, that's fine. But we also need to get going on building some power. So I'm wondering, the Space Marines must be in this corner somewhere. What are you doing? Do we need... Should we get built more? Probably. And then we don't have enough. Well, if we do you at Usners, and we'll build our extra warp forge. Wonder if we can get that up here as well. But they're so expensive to upkeep. It's going to push us into the negative, but only by a little bit. By the time we get up here, we should be able to build our power reserves back up here. Okay, let's see what happens. You stay away. You're a cheeky devil. Come on. These guys are clearly coming back for a counterattack. But guess what, guys? We've been building. Acquire this tile. We'll get some power happening, and everything will be good. What are you doing, you sneaky person? I got my eye on you, boy. He's actually quite pretty as well. Is he? The sword looks good, but it looks a little bit blocky. I mean, oh, all their headpieces look a bit blocky. Still, I think the newer models, like look, the rendering on the bolt guns. Look at his pistol. It looks much better on the bolters. And the AutoCAD, forget about it. These look gorgeous. Anyway. Oh, yay, a predator. Poop. You finished that off. We're really only bringing these guys in to soak up damage, and yeah, to give us vision on the tower. So once we get the Mark of Khorne, the Havocs should be able to take down the Predator pretty quickly. Cool, you guys are healed up as well. We're gonna need... I feel like our research is lagging behind a bit. We can do up here. I think we only get the production out of here. And we get we'll get the research from here. So yeah, we'll use this tile as production. We'll start building some vehicles as well. So how far are we off we got Hellbrutes, but I want to get Mauler Fiends. Hellbrutes aren't bad, they're kind of all round, but they do the similar job to Havocs. They got a pretty good ranged weapon, but Mauler Fiends allow you to close in a lot quicker, and they have moved through terrain, so they're probably the better choice. It's similar to the Berserkers and the Warp Talons. I mean, they're very similar roles, but the Warp Talons do it slightly better. The Mauler Fiends do it slightly better than the Hellbrute. And I knew that, so I don't know why I researched it, because the Crystalline Body. The Boons of Chaos, which I should have researched some by now, just as you kill units, you will be randomly granted these boons. But at the moment, we just randomly turn into Spawn or Demon Princes, and Spawn is much more likely than Demon Prince. I can tell you that right now. Pull you guys back. And turn. Oh. I think that's about all the time we have for today, fellas. And gals. Maybe girls are watching. I don't want to be the judgmental guy who's been like, I only serve men. And this seems to be quite a decent offensive that we've got going here. So we shall pick this up when we come back. Okay. If you enjoyed it, please like. If you want more of this, subscribe. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I wish you all the best. Ciao.